in all the world of what the fuck did I just watch? So I just finished watching Morbius. You know, it's Morbin time and all that shit. What the fuck did I just watch? Like, what was that shit? Like, let me, like, I was watching it while on a Discord chat with a friend. Let me go through some of the shit I was like going off. What? This was actually an hour and 40-minute movie. I call bullshit. This is the same damn thing I had when I watched the Snyderverse, and I was on the first episode and thought that the show was almost over, but I thought the hour had already passed, but it was actually only the first 15 minutes of the damn episode. Like, what the fuck? First of all, what is with the bright purple? The neon, the really simplistic, dull title screen. That right there should have been a fucking... what the hell? I mean, you got this freaking cover of him, like, you rarely ever even see him as the vampire. But you got this awesome looking cover on, like, the DVDs and shit. And then how do you start the movie? With just this really pink, purplish M. And the word Morbius on front. That's fucking it. That's what you got, you know? Okay, what? Oh my god. Oh yeah, he was, oh, I love this. So, we're literally going to go through everything I said about this film. This is hearkening back to when I first started my channel years ago. Alright. So, we did the neon thing. So, let's... Okay, we're going to skip a little bit here. Alright, first of all, I want to mention that the guy who played Moriarty in Shadow Games of the second Robert Downey Jr. Sherlock Holmes, he's in this. He's the freaking doctor of these two kids who grow up to be the villain Milo, who I will get into in a little bit, and the hero Michael Morbius, played by Jared Leto. Like, and as far as Leto go, I have nothing to say about the acting, the thing he did. The whole movie was just. But let me go through this. So we did the Moriarty thing. That was really quick because it's like this guy. He's in the movie. He follows Milo around in the movie. He's with him in the movie, but he has so little screen time to be completely irrelevant. Like at the end, you got Michael calling him out of the blue. He never does it in the whole damn movie, except this one damn time. And then all of a sudden, we're supposed to be all freaking, oh, well, blah, blah, blah. They were such good friends and all that shite. What the hell? So we go back, like, what was it, 25 months? I don't even know. I don't even give a shit. This fucking movie isn't worth thinking about. Let me think. Oh, he makes a speech about what he's trying to do. Like, because his assistant, this woman, is like asking him what he's up to. He's talking about, well, I have bat DNA and I'm going to splice it with human DNA. And because, and then he just goes on this rant about that sounds like every generic freaking doctor in the every generic mad scientist in the history of ever in films. It's like, and what the hell is with Marvel and splicing animal DNA with humans? Because Dr. Connors, it worked great. I don't know about you, but stuff like that. Or hell, look at Spider-Man. Spider-Man's the only sole example that worked out. You had Scorpion. Like, Anyway, so yeah, he just comes on the hero. The hero, mind you, sounds like a generic mad scientist, not the villain, Milo is a guy who I don't even know why Milo's in the position he's at. Like I know, I don't think it's ever explained. I don't think it's ever explained where he got his money, what his family did, or whatever. Michael, he at least went into like science and medicine and all that. Milo, I don't know. I thought he went. There's a scene where Milo gets him out of jail, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm masquerade. I'm his." Tells everybody, "Oh yeah, I'm his lawyer," and then when he gets there, it's like, "Oh, I didn't know you got through law school," and he's like, "Oh, I did." So he goes, he tests it on a rat or a mouse, whatever the hell it is, and it ends up coming back from the dead. The fact that it died to come back from the dead should have been a little bit of ringing here, buddy. Oh yeah, I love this. So after he dies because he goes on a boat because somehow Milo has the money to hire these mercenaries for some reason, put him on a boat for some reason. I missed so much. I missed it. I was zoning out so much on this film. It's like I had to keep rewinding it to get back. So, they're on a boat. He wakes up. He morbs out and kills everyone but the chick. Yeah, he kills everyone but the chick. Calls for the Coast Guard after he sees what he's done, then jumps into the ocean, so he can swim back to New York City. Oh, and by the way, I want to point out that this guy, who now is injected with bat DNA into his spine, no less, he now can turn into a vampire. He now is able to frickin' and have little clouds that I eventually found out were just like supposed to be like sound things, sound vibrations. It wasn't actually like clouds or something. That's just him, the sound vibrations he's giving off for his radar or whatever. So he's doing that, and he can fight like freaking Batman out of the Batman Arkham Asylum games. If you haven't seen that. It's like Batman's over here, now he's over here, now he's kicking this guy's ass, now he's on back over here. That's this guy. Yeah. That's this guy. Also, I found out from my friend who I was talking to on Discord about this movie while I was watching it, that this is supposed to be in the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man universe, which means Dr. Connors was a part of this and was doing lizard DNA. So we know this has been done before in this universe. What the frick? So a bunch of nothing happens for like the longest time until Milo visits him while he's locked up. He's got himself locked up because he's horrified about what he's done. After he gets back to his lab, which he swam from the middle of the Atlantic to get back to New York City. And he's like, Milo, I found a cure for this, but now it's doing all this stuff. And Milo's like, this guy who's had this disease that literally made his legs practically unusable, same as what he had, who keeps having to use drug infusions just so he can stay alive. You're telling this guy, you found this cure, that it's doing all this great stuff. This guy, by the way, who isn't in the medical field, I don't even know what he does. I really don't. I don't know whether it's a law thing. It's not a law thing because of the when he goes to him in jail. When he goes to jail, it's not a law thing. I don't know what it is. I don't know where he got his money from. It matters so little at this point in this. His family is able to get him into this hospital where he can get these blood transfusions. And oh yeah, so the first fight scene. I want to tell anyone who does not like the Venom movies. I will say the fight scenes in those movies between the symbiotes, Venom, Riot, Venom, Carnage, were done pretty much the same way, but looked so much better. Because in those movies, you had the Venom, the symbiotes going at it, while the two hosts are freaking punching each other occasionally and occasionally appearing. This one, you just had. Maybe it wasn't done better. Maybe it was just done first. They didn't do anything different. It was literally just these two guys and a bunch of these cloud things. They love those fucking, like, there was so much of that sound by the vibrations into the air thing. Oh my god. My friend, I mentioned this to my friend. He said, "Oh, it could have been better if they put Kyle's thing." I wouldn't have given it that much respect. And then there was the fact of, oh, now he can fly. He flies by using the vibrations in the air. He flies by using vibrations in the air. Apparently, it's like, oh yeah, bats do this. What? Oh my god! This is the movie that gets you think about it more. The more you think about it, the dumber you feel. But yeah, so that was the fight scene, and Milo's like, "You're not accepting what we are," because Milo has now while he was at the lab, he stole one of the serums. I'm sorry, I'm skipping around. I don't care because this movie wasn't that good. So anyway,